So the last stance we're going to go over, popular one, got to use it for football combines, got to use it for other events. This is the 3-point stance. So again, remember the stance sets up the entire rep for success or failure. So if we're not taking our time to perfect our stance and get ourselves in an advantageous position to push and execute a solid sprint from, we're going to be fighting an uphill battle from step 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, remember my left foot is my forward foot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my opposite foot and put it all the way up against the line. So I'm going to take up all of the line. Some combines are different. If the combine doesn't allow you to take up the whole line, you're going to put your right foot back to the back end of the line. But for this, I'm going to start all the way at the front, and I'm going to kind of tightrope back here. I'm just going to tap this heel with my left foot, and I'm going to stand. So similar to our kneeling start that we talked about earlier, I'm going to try to cut that left foot in half with my right knee. So I'm going here, getting my foot back in a nice position. So look, this is just like our kneeling start, with the difference being that now I need to put an arm down to make it a 3-point stance. So a common mistake people make is they get too wide here on the line. And so what that does is when I come up, if I'm going to shift, I'm going to pull and I'm going to shift off to that hand. So what we want is we want to get a little more narrow. We want that hand more in front of the knee or just off to the side of that knee. So left foot is forward, right knee is back. I'm putting my right hand down just off to the side of that right knee. So now I'm going to lean forward and use my left hand as balance. So left hand is down. I've got my weight forward. My shoulder is directly over my hand or slightly in front of it. Check my shin angles. Shin angles are aggressive. I'm in a good position to push here. So once I've found a good spot, I have to freeze for just a moment before I take off, and then I can just run my 40. So again, I'm putting that hand down. I'm going to shift my weight forward. My shoulder's over my hand. Head is neutral. I get a brief second to hold my stance and take off.